today we are not going to talk about solopreneurship. We're going to talk about something more interesting. Welcome, Ariel. Thank you, thank you. Wherever you are from and whatever time zone you are in, thank you for joining us.
You know, when you talk about time, I was thinking, are we talking about the death conversation as well in this
No, we're
time?
not.
Okay, just check.
Okay, so for those of you who are inside here, I have here with me Dr. Jennifer. She's a good friend of mine and also one of my business partner in Singapore. And then we'll be talking about something really interesting. We just give a couple of more minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes for the rest to join. But before that, welcome. I'm Anthony. If you just flick through the feed and then you saw this live and you decided to join, thank you for joining us. I'm Anthony. I run a publication called Soulbrainer Code, and I have here with me Dr. Jennifer. Jennifer, you want to do a quick self-intro?
Hi, I'm a little bit nervous because this is my first time on Substack, and I know that Anthony has a lot of fans all around the world, and very happy to be an invited guest here to meet whoever that is online as well. So hi, my name is Jennifer. You can just call me Jennifer. It's fine. And one of the reason why I'm invited today is really talking about this very one important question that I was very focused on last year, called "What is your dream?" So maybe do you want me to talk about my background or what do I do? I do quite a number of hats.
Yeah, just
anything.
yeah. Well, so as the rest of the people, oh hi Ariel, from USA, thank you for joining. Yeah, you won't regret joining this live. So maybe I'll just jump on to this very interesting question and this very interesting theme that I put inside my life. What is your dream, right? So
Yeah.
we understand that last year you spent the entire year running around Singapore,
Yes.
asking people, this is one question: what is your dream?
Yep.
Right. So and we understand that you asked this question to more than 6,000 people in Singapore, including the president of Singapore, Mr. Taman himself. Right. So so having asked more than 6,000 people, including president of Singapore, this same question, you want to tell us more about what is the background, how you came about, and all this. Throw over to you.
Okay. Okay, so if you can see, I don't think you can see the pin, is a bit too small, but yeah, so the movement is called Dream Big Singapore. So it really started from pre-COVID, where actually post-COVID, and we wanted to inspire Singaporeans to dream big again after COVID, when we were staying in a house for like 2 years, using Dreamboard as a mechanism. So Dreamboard is basically a visual of images with pictures and wording that looks something like this. Anthony asked me to prepare, so it looks something like this. So you have images, words, writing to represent your dreams. So it can be like an aeroplane to represent my dreams to travel around the world. Or it can means like a house pictures that means that, okay, I want harmonious families. So we put it in thematic form in the context of relationship, health, wealth, and Singapore. And so we had season 1, where we had the first Singapore book record for the largest number of Dreamboard display. So if you Google us Dreambake Singapore, you'll be able to find our informations. And last year, because it's Singapore 60 years old birthday, so it's like the jubilee, when we decided to work with a government agency called Singapore Government Partnership Office, where we scale up our movement into a 6,000 Dreamboards missions. And we went over a period of 8 months, over 80 events, like what Anthony has said. We went down to Istana, where the president house, to have the president do our dream boards. We have people from from old folks home, from families, events, carnivals, to the youth leadership camp from National Youth Council in Singapore. Basically, it's an organization that take care of the youth in Singapore. And also, of course, the last that is very close to my heart is people from the hospice. So many of you would have known people from the hospice is they have been medically diagnosed of a lifespan of less than a year. And they are able to do our dream boards workshops and share with us their dreams in a very meaningful way. So I truly believe that everybody can dreams. And one of the things that very interesting throughout the whole year is I challenge you guys to go and test it out as well. This week, right? Go and ask your friends, your family. Just ask this question: what is your dream? And observe their facial expressions. Okay. 10 people that you ask, probably 7 or 8 will give you that. Huh? Why do you ask me this question? I think nobody asked me this question before. And what our intention was really to create an intentional pause for people to like, yeah, what is my dream? And we use dream board as a mechanism for the 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 people to be able to articulate it out. So many people also ask lah. So you do the dream board, do you help them to fulfill it? And that's not our plan. And that is also not part of the mission of Dream Big Singapore. Dream Big Singapore is really to just create an intentional pause for people to respond to their questions at that particular moment, in that particular intentional pause. Is it very clear now? And by the way, you're my core team. Hello, you are my you're my precise planner. So if you can see our deck in our website, Anthony is actually our precise planner where he really thinks of all the details of the whole year as well. So thank you very much for being in my core team and survive the year with me. We ended off the whole year with a very beautiful exhibitions where we curated about 296 dream board out of the 6,000, where we actually also scan all our dream boards from all over 80 events into our websites. And the promise that we gave our audience at that point in time that participate was to archive their dreams for 10 years on our websites, all on our cost. And all the fundraisings, all the support from friends and families, and from strangers, really from different parts of the world as well. So I have donations from because last year my dreams was to travel one country 1 month. Yeah, that's another insane conversation. So that's my private life, right? In a sense where, and the intent was really to prove a concept, right? Because many people has the dream of travel, and do they really take it into actions, right? And when I declared that dreams, I say, okay, I'm going to do this, and my definition of travel is very clear. As soon as I take an aeroplane, I go to a country, I do something, whatever I do, it be leisure, be work, I come back, is considered travel. And I was reflecting on my traveling experience whole last year. It's just insane. And it's like 1 month I'm in Vietnam, another month I'm in Bangkok, and then another month I was in Japan. And I brought Dreamboard. I brought Dream Big Singapore into about 5 countries last year as well. I had beautiful experience as well, and really amazing sharings from different parts of the world. So it's not a difficult activities where even during Christmas this last year, I did it with my families. Because I was like, I do it for other people, right? What is also about the people that are closest to me, right? And had the opportunity to share some conversations with the nieces and nephews about their dreams in their future, where they want to go in terms of the college, and even hear my brother's dreams and stuff like that. So it's just it's very, very interesting. Okay, I think I talk a lot now. Like, I mean, maybe I just pass back to the stage.
Yeah. So
That's
so for those who have joined, you even you join halfway, you immediately heard some crazy stories, right? So Dr. Jennifer here conducted more than 80 events last year, touching on dream board making with groups of people. So she basically chatted with more than 6,000 Singaporeans and foreigners, and asking them this one single question: what is your dream? right? And then if you catch it, she also mentioned she make it a point to travel to overseas every month last year in 2025, right? So you see, and you notice by now, about one very unique trait about Dr. Jennifer here is when she say, "I want to do this." Um, um, you can call it, I call it stubborn, right? So, but a lot of people call it focus on the goal, right? So I think this is something that I believe now we have 18 of you here that you can uh, look into yourself as well. It's an amazing trait or character, you can call it. So Dr. Jennifer here will say, I want to do this. I can tell you 90% of the time she has no idea how to do it. Right? When she
Which
say
is very true.
I want to do this, right? So I repeat, when she say I want to do this, 90% of the time she has no idea how to do it. Okay? And that's the amazing part, you see. Um, because for the rest of us, I'm the other way around. I was spend a lot of time in my mind figuring through how to do this, what's step one, what's step two, what's step. I mean, that's me. My nature,
That's why
my
we are business
character is,
partner.
yeah. So but Dr. Jennifer, she's totally the other way. She said, I want to do this. Right? She set her mind on the goal already. Um, but she has no idea how to reach it, which way to take, what step one, step two. She doesn't even consider step one, step two when she say I want to do it. Right? So this is the amazing part. And then yeah, this is what I want to iterate to most of you, 20 of you now hearing this live, that um while we a lot of times we always talk about what is step one, what's step two. I share a lot about steps because I'm such a person. There's another element that we must also embrace, which is the determination to get things done, even though we have no idea how to get it done at a certain point in our lives. So I think this is very interesting. So the next question to you, Dr. Jennifer, is share with us, after talking to 6,000 people, asking them what is your dream, including the President of Singapore, Mr. Taman, right? After you talk to all these people, uh, what is the one most um, surprising and most memorable experience that you have?
Okay, I want to put a disclaimer first. I didn't really talk to all 6,000, okay?
Yeah.
Directly and indirectly impacted because I have a lot of volunteers and I'm very grateful to the volunteers as well. They're all not paid. They joined the movement because they saw a cause as well. And I mean, I just happened, I guess I would just say that, like what Anthony said, right? Like when I have a goal, 90% of the time, I really don't know how to get there. I will just say yes first. Yeah, I think that, and it's really true. When I say yes, I remember the meeting, with the agencies. I said, let's do 6,000 dream boards. And I think everybody's in that call as well, right? And then I say, okay.
And I was like,
Yeah, so and even actually the exhibitions was a bonus. I mean it was not part of plans. We didn't even set any expenses for that, and we had to last minute raise funds for it. And yeah, the exhibition also another one that I just, okay, let's do it, and we just still went, and we really went ahead and curated a very beautiful exhibitions.
I just want
I
to
got
add on. I just want to add on. There are there are unlimited choices that we make in life, right? Somehow not all are good, and also not all are bad, right? But I think the beauty of making choices and sticking to it and make it happen is that you see the fruits of the labor, be it good or bad choices, right? So
interesting.
yeah, so I
Interesting that
think please share with us the most memorable experience you have with when you run the whole entire year of the events.
Um, I think I mentioned about the hospice that I went, and I don't think I'll be able to find the photo in such very quick moments. But
Just share with us.
yeah. So this uncle, he was in a day hospice, and we went down to do the dream boards. I'm trying to see where's my laptop. Okay, I found my laptop. I'll probably be able to on it. Okay. Yeah. And we use a lot of stickers, images, photographs, and so it was all lying on the tables. And then this uncle chose a photograph that has a lot of cycling. It's like an image of people that is cycling. And then I was just asking uncle, so uncle, what is this photograph about? And then uncle says, he has a lot of bicycle in his house, and his dreams is to be able to cycle again. And I mean, I noticed as a change of tone in me. So as a ontological coach, I am observing of my sensations. I First of all, the thought that come to my mind is I don't know whether he's still alive, because people that are in the hospice, their lifespans in the daycare is usually 100 days. Yeah, so within 100 days they will pass on. And yeah, I know we're not supposed to talk about this death thing in when we started off, but yeah, so what really truly so this is one of the moments. So we also have the other extreme moments where it's kids with kids, right? And there's this particular stickers with socks, and with that says, "I love mom, I love dad." And then I think the kid was about 5, 6 years old. And then I asked this kid, so what is your dream? Why you do put the stickers? And then the kids reply, because my dream is to spend time with daddy and mommy. So we have two extreme stories. Extremes. I mean stories. They are not extreme, they're just stories. But yeah, so these are two beautiful experiences. Meantime, I can find some photographs because I was archiving my images
So
yesterday.
maybe while you're searching,
Yeah.
you can multitask,
Yep.
and then so this is your most memorable portion,
This was the
and
one.
then
This was the uncle
tell okay, yeah, so this the uncle that
I just spoke about.
did so for those of you who joined in, Dr. Jennifer was taking part in what has championed this very meaningful campaign last year back in 2025, whereby she set out to curate 6,000 dream boards for Singaporeans, right? So she has since last year held over
This is the
80.
president one.
Yeah, so this is from the president. So she has held 80 over events, such as this one that you just saw. And then the theme for all the events is the same thing. She helped individuals create their own dream board, and then she will always ask this question: "What is your dream?"
This is
Right.
the old folks one. Old folks home. This uncle damn cute. Sorry. I wanted to press on the screen. This uncle, he's damn cute. So his dream board, right? His dream board has this macho man. And then he said, I want to grow old and as macho as the macho man. Grow grow old gracefully.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was also another story.
Right. Okay. So back to this entire movement that you have created since more than 3 years ago. 3 years ago, right? Yeah. Um so moving forward, right now we are in 2026. So you want to spend the next 5 to 10 minutes to share with us what you have in plan, because you have you have actually done 3 years of Dream Big Singapore, right? Started back in 2022, right? 2022, 2020. Is it 2022?
Uh, when Singapore's was 57 years old, yes, I think it's 2022. Yeah.
Yeah. Then fast forward to last year is the third year that you run the Dream Big Singapore, right? And then now we're in 2026. What is your focus for this year?
For Dream Big Singapore, we have we will want to go down to more communities, but this time around we hope that we get paid, so it's so that it's sustainable. So that is, I think, one of the dream for Dream Big Singapore, where we don't have to like um search for funds or ask for donors, but really doing this for a good, where we don't have to worry about the cost of the materials or facilitation fees or anything like that. So that's one wish for Dream Big Singapore. But if you ask me about a long-term plan, I don't think I have a long-term plan. I think if you know me long enough, Anthony. So and this year I'm actually turning 40, and celebrating 40, like the big four. I
40
know some
years
of you.
young.
I know some of you will say, "Huh, you really look like 40, man?" Yeah, I don't. Yeah. So I have so I started I mean I professionally I do a lot of coaching works, and but I have not been really I I really want to like give back this year in a way. So I started a $40 offerings, where I want to, you know, give back my coaching services, and really asking this question: what is your dream? Who am I? These two main question actually. That actually you can see from my website, the offers is already up at jenniferlim.sg. And I also started a Telegram channel called 365 Telegrams, where you actually spend some times with me for the next 365 days, journeying about 5 themes of love, transformations, forgiveness, impact, and purpose. When every day you receive a quote, a reflective questions, and you know some point of view of what I think about the day, building a community as well. I think on the site, that's my plan, my dreams this year.
Mm,
And of course, I'm also in the financial industry. So there's another achievement that I want to achieve in that business of mine. So these are the three main things I think I'm up to this year. If these people ask me what is my dream, so yeah.
okay.
What
All
about
right. So
yourself? Actually, I'm quite curious. Right? Can I? Is it okay to
ah,
ask the host?
of course. So for those of you who are already subscribed to me or following me, you know that I just started the first digital dollar project. So this project will last actually has already started. So it will last all the way until June, whereby I invite 20 individual solopreneurs, 20 solopreneurs with different achievement, different offers, different sales methodology, different paths that they take in their life, coming from different walks of life. But all of them reach a certain tripping point, which is what I call the first digital dollar, the first time they earn their first dollar online. And what I do is I gather all of them, and then they will all share. So every week someone will share about how their journey of getting their first digital dollar. And why is it first digital dollar? Because everybody online just talks about 10K a month, 5K a month, 15K a month, 50K a month. Everybody just talk about the high point, but nobody talks about the starting point, which I think is very important. It's because the starting point, when you earn the first dollar online, uh, you're not doesn't add anything to your bank. But then it is significant enough that it changes your mindset. It changes your how you think about the possibilities. Because before that, you still have certain uncertainty. You still question yourself. You keep asking yourself whether it is the correct move. But the moment you earn that first dollar, everything changes. You say, "Oh, actually, can work one." right?
To add
Yeah.
on to that, actually, I listened to one of your I mean, with I don't remember his name, but
They
his
didn't
story.
yesterday. Just yeah.
Yeah, it was quite amazing, and in fact, actually, yesterday I also earned my first digital dollar. As in, like, not first, but I mean, I have earned a few digital dollars really because I had my ebook as well on Gumroad. Yeah, and I think if you really, for people that's watching Anthony on this, I just want to sell him for a while, right? Promote him for a while. If you really want to earn your first digital dollar and you don't know how, Anthony is really the man to look for. And his dream is really to just talk about solopreneurship and his worldview is solopreneurship rules the world. And if you know his background, he is actually, when I first knew him 10 years ago, he's a very well known businessman in the training industry in Singapore. Like if you talk about training and you search about Anthony as a consultant, you actually find his name everywhere, and he's so good at his work, and he's not doing that anymore just to do solopreneurships, and he's amazing. So for people out there watching this, I just want to shout out on this to Anthony, especially if you want to learn about solopreneurship. Anthony is the
Yeah.
man to go.
So yeah. So
And
going
you
back
want to learn
my
about dream big, Jennifer is the woman to go.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, really thank you. So my focus for this year, first half of the year, is really first digital dollar project, right? So for those of you who didn't catch it, I will talk to 20 entrepreneurs and then I go live with all 20 of them. So if you are around tomorrow at this same time, I'll be having Taylin with me on live tomorrow. Taylin Simmons, right? So every week I'll be doing this all the way until June. Right? And then I'll compile these 20 stories together and then coming out with a framework. And I remember someone asking, "Wow, Anthony, this is so valuable. How much to get this?" I say it's free. Just subscribe. Right. So yes, just subscribe to Solar Code. That's all. And then yeah, I only plan until first half of the year because it's really this entire campaign is super complicated. Takes a lot of my time. Yeah, but anyway, so back to that's about me lah. So back to Jennifer, right? And then you also heard that she has some offers online. She do this, she do that. But I think the most interesting that I want to iterate is you if there's anything you're sorry.
I purposely put it here so that I remember to show.
Yeah. So because of her stubbornness, she creates chaos a lot of times.
Chaos coordinator.
Okay. Yeah. So what I think you all can, what I want to, there's a reason why I want to go on live with Dr. Jennifer is to talk about her this very interesting live vision, and also I want to bring forth certain values that you all can embrace, which I think is a very interesting quality. Like for those of you who just joined, I mentioned just now that when Jennifer say I want to do something, right? She'll get it done. But interestingly is she has no 90% of the time she has no idea how to get it done. Right. And she is able to identify along the way and get it done somehow.
But I also want
Right.
to I also want to put in one point over here. Really, I have a very good network of support.
Mm.
Yes, although like what you say is true, 90% of the time I don't know how to get there. But I'm willing to ask for support. I'm
Yeah.
willing to go
So
out to ask for
I think
help.
there's a point that is very important because while you have no idea how to get it done, you know who to ask to get it done.
And I'm willing as well. I think this is also
Yeah.
very important as well. Because sometimes
Yeah.
people just like, oh, okay, I don't know what to do, and I'm just doomed. I mean, I'm never a believer of doom. I always think that we can always create things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
yes.
yeah, so it's something that we have to embrace. It's a mindset that we have to embrace that uh, uh like it or not, a lot of times a lot of things that we set out to do, we have probably zero idea whether it will work out or not. We have zero idea how to work on the first step, right? But it's okay, right? It's okay because if as long as you don't give up, if you see all my posts, I always say consistency and never giving up, right? And of course, uh, after you are being consistent and after you don't give up, the next
Oh
is
yeah,
really uh,
talk about
it,
consistency. So
the
my
next is
goal.
really understanding the next is really understanding who to um know who are in your network, right? And knowing who to approach for help, right? I just it's very important that when I mention solopreneur, it is not a lonely life. A solopreneur works on business alone, but that doesn't mean that he has no friend, no family, friends, no relatives, no nothing. He has the opportunity to have everything. And interestingly, Substack is one of the best community around that I have been to since in my 2 years plus of solopreneurship. Substack is one of the best communities around. They when you needed help, you can just DM someone, and they are most willing to help you. Right. For those of you who ask me anything, DM, you notice that I reply you without any holdback. Right. Yeah. So Jennifer, you were saying consistency.
Yeah, because one of the thing about consistency is I gave myself a goal as well this year to post one video or under 1 minute posts
Yeah.
this year as well. I don't know how to get there as well, but I'm trying out certain apps to help support maybe I don't know. I'm modifying this goal, at least consistency. I mean, I have never tried to consistently post 365 days like Anthony, but I would like to try this year. I would like to do this year. At least post something on social media 365 days. So this is one interesting goal. And I think two things I wanted to talk about on choice, like what you say, right? I learned this from one of my mentor, and it's also on my first book that you can get on Gumroad. That I think you can get that chapter called Choice, where we always have a lot of choices in our life, right? And then you talk about good choice, bad choice in the earlier conversations. Um, and my mentor says this, but it's the decision that you make that matters. Yeah, so choices is like a distinctions and decision is another distinctions. And whatever that you have decided on the choices, that will create the results, that whether is it good or bad, or but results is just the feedback mechanisms that
Mm.
tells you whether you're on track or off tracks, right? So that's one point that I wanted to add on from a coaching perspective, or from an experience perspective, from personal experience for sure, right? And the other one is actually it's Anthony, myself, and another co-founder. We actually run a solopreneur mastery club in Singapore as well, and I think we have now expanded to a solopreneur coach members. Right, I think we have expanded to different parts of the world now, and I think one of our own dreams, I think I will share this. Okay, it's really to grow this community as well, to really help more solopreneurs to find their place, and I think if you have seen and follow Anthony for a long time, you will know that he always says that we don't try to ask you to sell our products or whatever, but we help you to find your own products and what he's doing right now about finding, getting people to talk about their first digital dollar is also what we talk about in our Solopreneur Mastery Club as well, where we really want to help people that wants to earn their first digital dollar to earn their first digital dollar and to have their community. And in fact, this year we are very exciting. We are very busy this year. We have increased our activities, and you can join us for free. And then we even offer it for free these days now to really to more people, and I think it's at the end of the day it's the impact work that we also want to do and contribute, and with Anthony and and myself and another Dr. Raymond spearing this thing. I think we are on a very nice journey this year, and I'm also very looking forward to where this journey will go to as we are going to celebrate our 2nd-year anniversary in February. So yeah, just wanted to put it out there as well that we have a Solopreneur Mastery Club.
Yeah. Okay. So since we are talking about Solopreneur Mastery Club, this is this is a separate club that I have on top of Solopreneur Code. But it's actually merged in a very unique way. So if you are a paid subscriber, you get invited into Solopreneur Mastery Club for the founding members, right? So, but that aside, there are a couple of things that we have in the club that I also merge together. For example, on every third Wednesday of the month, I'll be running a Ask Me Anything, and then I actually combine it with Solopreneur Mastery Club and Solopreneur Code. So when it's reaching the third Wednesday of the month, I will actually publish this. So if you are available at the time, please join me. The Ask Me Anything is really Ask Me Anything pertaining to Solopreneurship, and I will answer on the spot. Okay, and then but yes, as you have heard by now, I will be busy from now till June, focusing on First Digital Dollar. So if you are with me, feel free to read through all the stories shared by the 20 solopreneurs, and also of course the live sessions that come. So the next live, I'll also be very busy with live. The next live is tomorrow, same timing with Taylin Simmons. So if you're around, please join us. Dr. Jennifer, any final words with our 33 people viewing us?
Dream big, because you
Dream
never
big.
know you will achieve it.
All right. Something very special for this live, I will not be sending out in the email. I'll just be posting it in Substack, because I don't want to send out too many emails and then you guys get so fed up and then you unsubscribe. So I'll just post it in my landing page. I will not send in this particular live out as an email.
Because this is special.
Yeah, it's very, very special. It's not really entirely solopreneur stuff, right? But I find it meaningful in terms of a mindset, right? Okay, so stay tuned. I will also post it in the notes, right, so that you don't miss it if you are around and then you happen to see it. And then if any questions from anyone here, if you have any questions, I'll wait for 10 seconds.
10 seconds, 10, 9, 8. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for inviting. This is really, I think, a very ad hoc thing that Anthony just... Actually, we've been talking about this since like last December and we just didn't make it happen. And then since it's still the beginning of the year, why not start with this question, what is your dream? And this whole celebrations as well. And so really thank you for inviting. And yeah, I
Thank
don't
you,
think...
Ariel. Ariel say thank you for a live session. You've inspired me to try a dream board.
Yeah, try it, Ariel. Let
Right.
us know what's your outcome of the dream boards. Like, you know, what would you put in and everything. I think I happy to see it. I think I can say it. I'm so good at it that when you give me a dream board, I can sort of articulate certain picture of it, because I
That's
see
what
it now.
happens when you have done 6,000 dream boards.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I will not hold you guys anymore. All the links that we talked about, I'll put it in the post. So don't worry, just go to the post and then you see links. Unfortunately, Jennifer is not really active in Substack.
Yeah, I'm not
She's
active
not
in
active,
Substack,
right?
but I'll
So
try.
yeah, but she's really active in LinkedIn. So in my post for this live, I will include her LinkedIn
Sure.
link URL, so you all can add her. If you want to talk to her through Substack, maybe you can just talk to me. I'll convey the message. She's totally not
I
active
think I
in
have a
Substack.
Substack account.
Yeah.
I might miss it, but it will be
Yeah, she
faster
had a
to...
Substack. She created a Substack account so that she can subscribe to my software code.
It's true. Oh,
Okay.
wrong size
So
too.
all right. So thank you all for joining. If you are available tomorrow, join me with my live with Simmons to talk about his journey to get his first digital dollar. Okay. Without further ado, thank you everybody. Have a nice
Ah.
day. Bye.